Good morning students. So today we will be starting with the second part of the balance of payment chapter. Okay. So now in the second part of the balance of payment chapter, it is a very important part. Till now we did only the introductory part of the balance of payment. Today we will be going into a much depth of the chapter. Okay, and this part is very important. So it's a request to all the children to please go through the videos. When will the school reopen? No one knows as per the condition that is going on. So students, be serious and start studying. Please start studying. Okay? Do not waste your time because you will not get time afterwards and you have to rush with your syllabus. Okay? So now we will be starting with the second part of the balance of payment. First is, what is foreign exchange? So foreign exchange means the stock of foreign currencies. Foreign exchange means number one is stock of foreign currencies and securities and bonds. Securities and bonds of the foreign corporates and government. So what is foreign exchange? It is the stock of foreign currency and security and bonds of the foreign corporates and the government. Okay. Next is exchange rate. So what is this exchange rate? Okay. It is price of one currency in terms of another. Price of one currency in terms of another. Okay. Now it can be expressed in another way. That is number of units of domestic currency. Number of units of domestic currency needed. Number of units of domestic currency needed to buy a unit of the foreign currency. Number of units of domestic currency needed to buy a unit of the foreign currency. So to buy a unit of foreign currency, how much amount of domestic currency we need? For example, $1 is equal to rupees 50. $1 is equal to rupees 50 in Indian currency. $1 is equal to rupees 50 in Indian currency, and this is the exchange rate. This rupees 50 is the exchange rate. Okay. Now we can also say the rate at which one currency is converted into another. The rate at which currency of one country is converted. The rate at which currency of one country is converted into currency of the other country is called the exchange rate. The rate at which currency of one country is converted into currency of other country. Currency of one country is converted into currency of the other country is called the exchange rate. So for example, $1 is equal to rupees 50. 50 is the exchange rate. Okay. Now we will come to the point of, there are two types of exchange rate, fixed exchange rate and the floating exchange rate. So first we will come to the point of fixed exchange rate. So under the fixed exchange rate system, what happens? This exchange rate is fixed by the government. This exchange rate, that is this $1 is equal to rupees 50. So this rupees 50, this exchange rate is fixed by the government. Okay. And the government has got the sole responsibility to stabilize the exchange rate. So that the fixed exchange rate, the exchange rate is fixed by the government and the government has got the sole responsibility to stabilize the exchange rate.